Now it's recording. All right, guys. Welcome. I just wanted to jump in here every Thursday morning. I said Thursday afternoon. You see, guys, I've been working very hard and very tired, but I committed to to helping everybody get to that next level. So today, I was thinking that every week I will go into one area, right? Instead of like telling people there's all these different features and this and that, whatever, right? And I get all into it, but I'm like, I need to back up a little bit and kind of like show people what we can do in the whole entire system. And like everything starts, hey, Mr. Rick Carter in the house. Look at that, man. Where's he at? How you doing, Mr. Rick Carter? Hope you're doing great. All right, let me see. Can you guys see my screen? Let me see.
Yes, good morning. Hi, Coach Abby.
How are you, brother? How you doing? Doing good?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Right. Okay.
Hey, by the way, I wanted to touch bases with you. Send me your email. I want to give you access to this e-learning system. Since you already have the CRM, I want to give you access so you're able to log into it, okay? And remember,
Okay, sure.
remember I told you for your birthday I was going to give you that?
Oh, good. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so you just need my email?
Yes.
I'll just,
all right. So yes, please, when you get a chance. Okay, guys. So again, I just wanted to take some time, make this very personal, make some good training, and that way we can, help alleviate a lot of us who are not very techy, and those are ours, and those that have questions. I know that all systems will have a little different features, different works, different things you can do and not do, right? Because I always believe, I say, in nothing, no system's ever perfect. So I'm gonna go through the whole entire thing, and then if you got some questions, please raise your hand. I'm gonna mute you, all you guys. I'll mute you here, and then Joshua, I'm gonna mute you too. And that way, and as you have questions, if you want to raise your hand, because remember, I'm just going into it, so I want to make sure that I answer those questions. And it's because also you may have a question that a lot of people may have too, okay? So here's what I thought today that would be fun. So I even told one of my virtual assistants, I told her, say, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you create this funnel for me? And then I was like, why am I creating that funnel? Maybe I just need to go and create it myself live on Facebook. And that way people can actually see how to get it done, right? I want to make sure, I'm checking on the groups, make sure we're live. You guys see that being, if it's live in there? All right, let me see, let me make sure. All right, let's go. Yeah, we are live. Okay, awesome. Yeah, perfect. I'll leave that open right here just in case we have any questions. And so I don't know if you guys have used this before, Linktree, right? So I was setting it up. It was a free version. I'm like, wait a minute, this is a landing page, right? So check out how this one works, right? So what I was looking at, and I was like, I'm always about, let me see how I can recreate this. So mine has, 10K in 45 minutes ebook, right? So if you click on it, sends into this one, right? And then 10X Business Coaching Academy, my academy, right? And then this one, the digital business card that I was just showing Larry, right? And then you have the calendar link, right? But if you want the pro version, like to have the analytics and things like that, to track the links and so forth, you have to buy it, right? And I think it's not expensive. Like if somebody just don't want to do this, you don't have to. But I think it's such a cool tool, right? And I was like, hey, man, I can create this. So I want to take the challenge and do that here live. So that way, and if you guys have any questions, what happened to my, I can't see my video. Where do I see my video at? I want to see you guys at, oh, here they are, here you are. They're trying to hide from me. Here you go. So that way I can see if you guys have any questions, you can actually raise your hand or actually just go like that. I don't know, slap me or something or whatever. Okay, guys, let's move on. So really, let's start with the funnel, right? The funnel builder. So we're going to copy, we're going to imitate that, but you guys are not going to go tell Linktree I did this, okay? But think about it. If we create this, and as a matter of fact, I can give you guys a copy of that funnel, Rick, if you wanted it. If you wanted to create one like that, I'll give you a copy of that funnel, so you guys don't have to recreate it. Joshua, I thought for us, and even Larry, I thought for us as business coaches would be cool to have all those links on there. So instead of you sending, well, no, how to get your ebook? How do I get that? You just have one Linktree on there, and you have it one on Instagram, and even on on LinkedIn, and it pulls up all your emails, all your links. Right? It's exciting. I think so. I'm trying to make things easier, right? So I'm gonna go to funnels, and of course I'm gonna say I'm gonna create a new funnel, and we're gonna create this one. We're gonna name it the same way, Linktree. All right, we're gonna create a funnel, and of course it's got the different steps, right? So the first step we're gonna name it is home, right? Most of the time they do home, and we're gonna do create a funnel. Okay, so then now we're gonna do edit the funnel. Okay. Do not tell me I'm having internet problems here. No, we don't. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. See, we may have. It's not good. It's not good. Not good. All right. It is not. This internet in here today. This past week has been awful in here. Let me see if I can pull up a different one. If it's that one, or if it's the. Oops. Let's go to this one. I wonder if it's the browser. Let me go here. I know if you guys ever want to test it, you can do this. And you can go to incognito window, right? And let's go here. All right, so now I gotta figure out what my password is. So that way, this is good stuff too. That way, if you guys ever have problems, you know how to troubleshoot this. A lot of times it could be with the browser itself. I know that even with Zoom, I don't know if you guys are having the same problem, but I'm having a lot of problems with Zoom and the browser with Chrome. So I had to start using Zoom with Firefox because I think they're having some problems with connections and security, but I don't know if it's Zoom or if it's Google, the Google Chrome. Let's do, I forgot the password, so that way it'll do it real quick. Because I have it already saved on my browser, so that way it'll just send it to me real quick. Come on. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna copy it. And then we're gonna go back here. Password, all right. Larry, have you started creating a funnel yet? No? You can unmute yourself.
Not yet. No, I've been implementing a lot of this in my hypnotherapy business. I've been using another system, but I've been making funnels for that. I'm hoping to transfer over here later on once I understand it a little bit better.
Absolutely. Let's go here. Let's see. That way I can tell if it's the actual browser or if it's the internet here. I know we're having problems with the internet here.
You know, sometimes a good workaround is if you've got a hotspot on your phone, you can turn on the phone hotspot and use that internet.
So you guys see what just happened? It was the browser. Okay. So a lot of times just for you to test that out. Do you guys know about incognito? I don't want to go too technical on that, but so let's get started on this one, right? So I thought it would be really cool since I already have this one here. I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna say copy here and then the incognito browser here. So where I put it in here as a new page, and we can go from there. So what we're going to do, every website, more than that, funnels, I guess they're all the same, right? The difference between the website and the funnels is the website doesn't have all the about us, this and that, whatever. And the reason why funnels today are so huge is because of the messaging. Remember, Rick, I was telling you about getting the message across to that person. I think you do I think you do health and life insurance, right? So what you want to do is maybe create 4 funnels depending on the life insurance. Then the same thing we do as business coach. Like I do a business coach. It's like, are you doing business coaching or digital marketing or website? What is it that you're doing? Be specific on that. So, and I thought it would be cool to me to start doing it with a free ebook and then go into the different areas. So for in this instance, we're gonna do, I guess you can call this like a digital board, right? So let's do the everything starts with sections, right? So if I want to have, if I'm envisioning, I'm gonna do the headline here, which is the picture. If we look at this one, right, the picture, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections, or I can do 1 section and 2 sections. So I gotta try and see which is the best way to do it. I think we can do this, all this in 1 section. So what we're going to do is go back to the builder. So we'll create this, and then of course, if you want 1 column, 2 columns, I'm gonna copy just like it is. And then you add the element, right? Which is going to be, in this instance, is gonna be a picture, right? So let's work on that one. If we create a picture, all right, and let's look at, I think I have some of my pictures. Who's that picture in there? Not Joshua. He's so popular. He's already in my website, in my system. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a big picture right here. So if it's a big picture here, right, like that, guys, what you want to do is do the width. Do not do the width and the height. All you have to do is do 1, the width or the height. So in this instance, we're going to do 100, maybe 200. Now play with it, right? And then what I want to do here is I want to create the radius circle, kind of make it the same way. And then maybe I want to throw a little bit of full shadow on there. Boom, right? Image color effects, if I wanted to do black and white, if I wanted to, maybe not, kind of play with that, see what you want. And then, so that's the 1 section, right? So now, just as easy as that, we just created that 1 section here. And you can, if you want to put the name under here, just like that, you can do the same thing, which I would do this, and I would do a subheadline, at Coach Javi, right? Now, what I was thinking is, you know, like to make it very cool, a cool background, maybe put in a picture or something in the background. So let's see what we find. I don't want to get it too overwhelming. The more important things is the links, right? So I wonder if we can do the settings. So if you want a background in the whole entire system, you want to go right here from settings. So you can do a background within the section, or you can do a background within the whole page, okay? So if you want the whole page, what you want to do is go settings and then go background, right? And then if we do that, then you can actually search some in here. Backgrounds, do we have some default template ones, you know, that you can look at? Let's look at this one, see how this one will look. Let's leave that one right now and see how it comes. If not, I may want to go with how I have mine, which is a black background. But my black goes really good with the orange. So if I did that, then I can do that. See that? And then I will have to change this to maybe, oops. This is black, and then we got to get out of this one. And then this image, remember the color on it. You have the color, the bold text, or the italics. So for right now, since I don't have a bold, we go here and we go like that, right? Then what we're going to do is go to manage the second section. All right. So if you want the second section, there we go. If you wanted that section to be a different color, you could do that, or you don't have to do that. I think in here, not this one, to make this like that, I would probably make up, so these are like buttons, right? So let's create the buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. The best way to do is create one and duplicate it, because that way it has the same format. Okay, so let's just do 1. Okay, and then we do the button, right? So now I want to make it look like my, and then again, I want to, you know, personalize it. So if I look at 10X Advantage, right, you see the colors, how I have mine. So maybe I want to kind of do the same strategy like that. It's kind of like branding, right? You want to keep it formal. And then here is, I can do that one, right? And then here, if you look on this side, and the advanced, you can do the full width. See that? And then I want to have some effects, maybe glow, shadow, mid, inherit space. If you want the vertical space is if you want to do, you see how you have less space between the lettering, or you want to do 10, or if you want to do 20, you can do, I think 15 is fine, right? And inherit 10, horizontal space, or horizontal space 30. I think since it's all vertical, it won't do that. Inherit it. Okay, here we go. So that's good. Border, if we want to create a full border. The reason for the borders is very important enough. When we realized we needed to get this done was kind of like something that Larry brought on to my attention, was something about the emails. This is something new that we added not too long ago, which was adding the borders, so that way it doesn't look like it's like flat, right? I can do that, and I can say do a border width of the radius 5. So what it does is actually makes it a little bit like a circle, right? But I want to do the same color as the other one. Actually, I want to do it maybe 10, since it's so big. So you see how it's looking now? See that? Now, if I wanted to make it look white, and then when you highlight on that, I got to see if I can do that. But right now, I think it would be cool just to leave it like that. 10K in 45 minutes ebook. So I want to, maybe if I want to start with the ebook, and then you can kind of see which will be the best way to work it. 45 minutes. Oops. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. What? 40. Let's name it 10K in 45 minutes. Downloadable. Is that right? Download. Oops, download. And then what, later on, we could just make whatever changes we need to, right? So then from here, what I would do is definitely, where is it linking to? Now you can have it open up the pop-up or go to the link, right? So in this instance, we're gonna go to open up the link, right? And we're gonna put what website we wanted in here. So I'm gonna click in here, 45 minutes ebook. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna come back over here. And then, do you guys suggest that we open up in the same browser, in a different one? In a different one, right? Because that way you can go back to that main page, right? And have it go through all the different, yes, I think it would be better if they open up in a different one. So now, let's just say that's the ebook, right? And let's look at, I think, padding, headline, mobile, desktop, right? And let's look what it looks like in the ebook right here. So definitely mobile, right? And then also the padding on the top, we want to maybe bring it up. Let me see here. Oh, that's why. Okay. So you see that? So that way, when we create this second one, see that? So then what I'll do here now is give it more padding at the bottom. Maybe at the top. Yeah. At the top. And if I look at it here, maybe I do 15. So that way we know it's 15. So that if I do 3, 4, we said 4, right? 15, 15. Here we go. And I think we can make it, see, we're making it ourselves. I think we can make it more personalized, right? So this is the way it looks like that. This is the way it looks on the website. So see that? Because this is all they're giving you for, and not only that, guys, but the beautiful thing is that remember that since now it's our own funnel, our own landing page, we can actually create some really cool features. So we're gonna leave it like that. Did that make sense? Oh, well, actually, let's change the links here, right? And what they're for. 10X Business Coaching Academy. So we'll go here and we go to 10X Business Coaching Academy. We got 22 minutes so far. I just want to get, I want to stay on track. And then, where does it go to? 10X Business Coach Academy, right? We'll go back here. And then we go to the website, right? And then let's go to this one, which is business coaching. My ugly mug. Business coaching, and then we do this. Business Coaching Academy. And then we go like that. And then we do the last one, which is, oh, actually we got a couple more. Digital business card. All right, for right now, I'm gonna leave it like that, just for the sake of time. So that I'll add the calendar. Oh, let's just do it right now. It takes us 2 minutes to do that. We'll do this one called book a call instead.
Hey, Avi, I got a quick question.
Go for it, brother.
Hey, did you build out the digital card right here in the software, in the system?
Did I build what?
The digital business card?
No, this one?
Yeah, the one you're showing us.
No, this is actually a client of mine here in San Antonio that I'm building a lot of funnels for her. I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you can have this. This one, it's like $100 a year, which to me it was a lot worth it because I'm like I would already pay that much in printing, right?
Of course.
And today, the reason why I jumped on board with this, I'm like, well, people don't even probably want to take your business card anymore, right? And instead of doing that, when I go to the networking events, I tell everybody, well, either text this to get the digital card, or I tell them, hey, let me have your phone number, and I just send them the link to my digital business card.
Right. Yeah, I've been using digital business cards for many years. They're really handy.
Definitely, and not only that, because now even when we create this, to me, it's all about analytics, right? So with something like this, that I'm thinking about putting a real nice background in there or whatever. But this, we can actually install the pixel in there, right? So everybody you give this link to, you can target them back on Facebook.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yep.
You can install all the analytics on here, which with this one you can't on the free version, and then I think for the upgrade version, I think it's only like $10 a month. But we talk about saving money on the business. So I'm like if I already have a platform, why not create my own? Why not, right? Book a call. So I don't know if I booked the call here, and then okay, here we go. Just kind of like the digital calendars, right? Instead of going Calendly, now I can have my own in here. That makes sense? All right, guys. So give me your feedback. Do we put a background on there, or do we leave that picture on there. Background, let's see how it looks like with this background. Maybe even this one. I'm gonna leave it like that for right now, right? And you can put a picture, maybe a business, a big picture, right? Somebody doing networking, right? Somebody networking, that would be pretty cool. Why not, right? I think I have some of those.
I just out of
But
curiosity looked at the examples they had up on Linktree, and Selena
yeah,
Gomez had a big picture in the back of hers, and it looked beautiful, but it took forever to load. So it might be better to keep it, either make sure that the picture's optimized or do something simple.
yeah, absolutely. That's you absolutely right. That's the biggest thing is actually grabbing a picture, or it says a PNG file, which is a web version. Most people they grab like the 8 meg, the high digital picture and upload it on them. Like that thing's gonna take forever to load.
Right.
So and if you pick your picture like this, you can actually make it like that, like faded, right? Or even heavy fade, like that.
Cool.
That's cool, right? All right, guys. Just for you guys sitting over here with me, you get a free digital card from me. You just got to change the links. All right, Rick. Rick is so happy. He's like, man, I don't have to create that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Definitely. I'm already creating it. Why are we going to do that? Oh, Sarah is on here too. So happy for you. So we are going, all of my team. And of course, Larry, you get one too. I'm excited about all this stuff. So let's do a couple other things that we can do in here, right? And this is really cool, guys. In this sense, at least for me, since I always think about how can I retarget it and how do I know who's going in here and so forth. Check this out. We're gonna go back to here now. What I could create is it's called if you go to marketing here and you go to trigger links, right? You go to trigger links, and I'm gonna add a trigger link, and I'm gonna go just let's call it a digital card, because to me it's kind of like a digital card, right? Digital card, right? And what we're going to do, crap, I didn't get the link. For right now, we're gonna get that link that's already on there. I can connect that same one. Like you can make it a CNAME and put card dot and then 10xadvantage.com and then make it as part of your website. And that helps a lot of the SEO as well. We show you, Joshua knows about that because I know he's in the web design. Joshua, by the way, I think I have a client that needs a website design. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. So I might be calling on to you to do that for us, okay? So I may have to talk to your wife. So I'm gonna go here and get the funnel again. Funnel, and then we're going to do Linktree. This is the one. For right now, I'm going to get that link, and this is how you get it. At least until I connect it. Right now, I don't have the. I mean, if you want to, we'll connect in a minute, but I can show you how to connect it. All right, so we're gonna go like that, and then we go back here, and then we go back to the other tab and make it like this. Why do we want to do that? I'll show you why. We want to track how many people have been on there, right? And in their contacts of ours. So in the trigger links, right, you can also put, like just say new, and I'm gonna say digital card link, right? Let me just do that for test right now. And then what I'm gonna do is go here and look for trigger link. When the trigger link is done, trigger link, right? The trigger link name is digital card, right? So when that happens, I don't have to do this part. I can say when that trigger link is in, you can actually add the contact to a tag, right? Or you can add them to a campaign, or you can get a notification. Then somebody clicked on it. Pretty cool, right? Because now you know you go to a networking event, and you're like, I want to know how many people are really liking what I'm saying. Like if we have that elevator pitch that we talk about, if you don't have the right elevator pitch, right, Rick? Like me and Rick belong to that networking event that we did yesterday, and I hear a lot of people with elevator pitches like they just want to sell. And so they don't have I can't hear you. I'll unmute you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, they tend to go on and on. I think, Hobby, we've learned a lot from other people in the past 6 weeks, haven't we? I've learned a lot
Yeah,
of some things
definitely.
maybe not to do.
Yeah. Well,
And
even
it's okay,
even
but one of those elevator pitches.
yeah, even on top of that, I offered Gina to do some workshops because a lot of people don't know nothing about marketing. So I want to help them a lot to understand. They didn't know anything about. I mean, yesterday we were talking about LinkedIn. They don't know about Facebook. They don't even know between. Even Sonny, I'm sorry, but that Facebook. When you tell people to make a Facebook page and they don't get no engagement on it, they get, oh my God, it didn't work for me. I think people do business with people. I just got a business page only to promote on Facebook. I don't do it as a personal. I don't post on anything because Facebook doesn't like that. Facebook wants you to pay for it. Facebook wants you to pay some ads, right? We know that.
Pay to play.
You got to pay to play, right? So you can add them to a campaign, and I can say maybe add them to my just a follow-up, a drip campaign, right? So for right now, just say, I don't know, coach's website, right? So when that person triggers that now we can analyze that information, and of course, and I'm gonna make it active. See what I'm saying? And I think we need to understand that what is the purpose of that funnel? It's not just for us to look good. It's actually to be able to attract people, and people don't understand that today. Like we were talking about earlier, Joshua, about digital business cards or digital online. One of the biggest things that we need to understand is that you got that paper, unless you're reading the fingerprints on everybody and see who touched it. You don't know that, right? Okay, so let's do one more thing, right? I'm gonna open up here. I'm gonna open up the other one. Actually, I should have it on my main page. Let's go here. Let me go here on this one, and let's go to one that I have, my 10X Advantage ebook. I should have the pixel in here, right? So what I'll do is copy the pixel, right? Then I go back here. I'll open up, edit the page. When you open up the page and you install it on this side, because you can actually trigger every page, or you can do it in the whole entire website, which is here, tracking code, boom, right? And say yes, saving it, save. Now let's do a title, right? For example, right? Keywords, author, Coach Hobby. This is really huge, guys. And you can actually put social image, right? You can put whatever you want on there. If you want to put your picture, I will put something that will speak to people. This, like that. Grow your business, right? That way they'll know exactly what I do. And then I do save. And I do preview. And then I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to see if the where's the call there? Let's see if, and then here you can see right there that it did install the trigger. So it has the pixel installed. So now we can target this, because think about this. And I'm actually doing for a real estate agent now, right? So what I'm doing is I'm creating her campaigns, right? And most of people say, this is huge, Rick, for you to understand. And this will be very, very powerful if we do it from the beginning. If you install the pixels right now, so I'm doing it for an agent, right? She wants to do buyers and sellers leads, right? So I'm grabbing those leads, and those people, every time they hit in that page, even the lead form is triggering the pixel, right? Boom, 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 boom. So once the first one, you want to wait like at least 2-3 weeks, right, to get all these leads in. Then you create a campaign to say, go. Okay, so let's just say we do a ebook, right, for buyer leads, right? So you do buyer leads. You get them to opt in, right? You tell them, or insurance. Let's talk about Rick, right? So you got the insurance leads, right? You say, how many people have even came to my Facebook page, to my landing page, right? and then you say, Facebook, put this message in front of everybody who has been on my website in the past 30 days. Let's just say you have an event coming up, and boom, you probably got that message right in front of them without emailing them, texting them, and everything. Because let's be honest, most people, I think it's 10 to 15% of the people open up emails nowadays, even less. That's why the campaigns are so huge, because you have to drip them text message, email, Facebook, and retargeting. If not, your messaging is like, I don't wonder if they open up my emails. Now with our system, we can also see if if people open up the emails by the trigger links. Cool. So every trigger link.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask you, so with every trigger linked, it's linked back, so it allows us to retarget anybody that's visited the landing page within so many months or days or whatever we decide.
Right. I will do it. I won't do it until you get at least you know, a couple of hundred people. Okay.
A good amount of people, right?
And not only that, when you create that pixel and you retarget people on that, Rick, huge. People don't understand that you can actually tell Facebook, go find me people that look like these. So let's just say you have a list, right, Rick, and you collected a list of 1,000 emails lately, you know, and you didn't do this, right? You can create a reactivation campaign, right? Get people to that landing page. You're like, man, I wish I would have done this. No, don't worry about it. We can get people, that's what we do, a reactivation campaign, that we actually get people to that campaign to get them to opt in and start seeing you messaging. Huge.
That's huge.
That's huge. Okay. So let me see where we at. We did that. Oh, let me see. Is Sarah here? Hey, Sarah. If I send you this link, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm gonna send you this personally right here on Facebook. Okay, if you don't mind. Where you go? Where'd you go? Well, actually, yeah, I'm actually going to do it here. I was trying to do it. Okay. I want to send it to you here on the messenger on the Zoom. Okay. If you do me a huge favor, I'm gonna chat with you, and I want you to click on that link.
Okay. Okay, I clicked on it.
Okay, awesome. And go on those links in there.
Okay, the first one's the book.
Yes. And then go back and click on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go, Sarah. This is powerful, guys.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Okay, look at that. What's today's date? What's today's date? 29th? Okay. So I gotta wait until it updates. But what you guys will see, and I don't know if it updates automatically or if it takes the little sync, right? But what will happen, guys, if somebody has been on there, who's gonna be your hot target market is this, right? She's visited these pages. These are trigger links.
Oh, wow.
Powerful. You wanna talk about control. Now you know if this is a hot prospect or not, right? If she visited one page and they're like, Larry, I need to get on the phone with you. I want to see how you can help me. I'm like, did you get on the focus group? Did you do this? Did you do that? Oh, yeah. I'm like, that's weird because all this information in here doesn't show that. Look, you can tell on people how active they are. Like she went to the ebook, she done this, and I wanted to update all the rest of the information, but maybe it doesn't update automatically. I'm trying to refresh and see if it does it. I'm actually testing it live. So I think it may take a couple of hours to sync. But that's the beautiful thing is that we have that information, right? So this is what load more activities, May 21st. Look at that. She's been busy. Good for you. Just for that, Sarah, and for helping me out, you get a digital card. All right, guys.
Yay!
And I'll make it purple for you, okay?
Oh, thanks. You're the best.
Okay, so you guys like this? I loved it because this morning I was like, what can I teach? I'm like, well, what about this? Because I told my VA to create one for me like this. I'm like, man, I can create this in like 5 minutes, like 10 minutes. Literally, how long did it take us? 15 minutes, right? And all of you guys, I'll send you guys the share link so you can import them into your system, okay? And then you just got to do is change your links. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
No, it's really, guys, it's just to be able to help you guys as much as possible. Remember, we're all a team. We're all a team. Rick, what you think?
Okay, I'm unmuted, right? Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
I'm catching on. I know I'm pacing myself.
Okay.
I'm making some progress. So I appreciate these meetings. And I want to
Absolutely,
continue. I
absolutely.
think you have the next 6 weeks booked up at this time, about another month or so.
I'm gonna do it every week as long as
Awesome.
I'm alive. I'm actually, this morning I woke up with a migraine, and I don't know if maybe I think I'm just overworking myself. So I have to start watching myself. And I woke up with a migraine. I was like, what's going on? And somebody told me, it's like, you need to slow down. And yeah, I gotta take care of myself because I've been going into 11, 12 o'clock at night and waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm already on the phone. I'm already on a Zoom call, just going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But I think we got to enjoy the ride, when it's here, when we have the ability to be able to help other people. One thing that I learned yesterday was, I'm like, what are we really doing as entrepreneurs? What's an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is a person that solves problems, right? Larry, you have like 2, 4, 3 different businesses. Those are problems you're solving for different people, right? So that's pretty awesome. But guys, I don't want to take too much time. I want to make them simple to the point. This is all recorded. So I'm actually going to stop the recording right now and share it with whoever wants to. We'll put it on here, stop recording. And then, wait, but before I say stop recording, do you guys have any questions about this that I can answer? No? What about since we have 15 minutes, maybe I can answer another question you may have, Rick, that you could say, well, now what? Or what question can I answer for you today?
I don't think I have a question prepared. I'm sorry. I think,
That's
again,
okay. No, that's okay. It's okay.
I'm
Now,
learning as I go, and you're
I want you
very
guys to understand something. Our ultimate goal, at least in my opinion, is to get people to these different sites, right? I think this will be cool because they'll tell you everything that you do, right? I do a 10K minute download ebook. I can actually even put little emojis in the front. I could do that, but getting people to, let's just say, the Business Coaching Academy. What is this guy about, right? And then you have it in here and takes them to that. So that way people will know. And remember, these are all also, I'm tracking people all the time in every single one of them. So make sure as coaches, right, Larry and Joshua and Sarah, that you want to get the pixel and send it over to LPW because we want to track. All right? Because and that's the reason why I create landing pages before going there. I don't even have to have it in my main page because now I'm tracking it in this side.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Now, the most important thing, Rick, that you want to know for the future is this. Now that you have, let's just say, this ready, or let's just say this is your page for the health, right? Or information about a life insurance plan, right? Or a wellness insurance plan. What you want to do is to make sure that you have the campaign created in here, so that way when somebody goes in here in my ebook and they click on here and they enter the information, when they enter the information, the campaign starts. So what I want to do for next event, what we'll do is that we'll create the campaign to match this one live. Cool?
Great.
So that way we'll start putting it all together.
Yes.
That way it'll make sense to all of us instead of trying to throw everything at one time. That sound fair? All right, guys. I appreciate you being on here. And if you guys don't have any more questions, I will let you guys get back to your hustle.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Javier.
Hey, appreciate
Thanks a
you.
million,
Thank
Heather.
you.
Thank you, Larry, for being on. All right, guys.